YouTube, what's good YouTube? It's King back in his thing, and if you guys are new to the channel, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all your support, and I want to give a special thank you and shout out to everyone who watches these videos all the way through, leaves a like on these videos, leaves a positive comment, and keeps me updated, and is a channel supporter, channel member, donates to the channel, all of the above. Okay, you guys are allthebottom.com, and I hope everyone is having a great day. And you see by the title, things are getting crazy. So, no further ado, let's jump right into it.
Gather around the fire.
Also, quick disclaimer, shout out to Doug in Exile. The link to his video will be down below in the description. Stay tuned for the end of the video where I will be giving my own thoughts and commentary and opinion regarding everything related to the video. Let's get into it.
Gather around the fireplace, my children. It's Grandpa Doug here. I'd like to give you a fairy tale called The Judge and the Jackass. Now, you might think it's the Jackass is a mean name for Jack Smith, but that's actually an insult to jackasses. Poor little donkeys. Now, Jack Smith is Merrick Garland's kind of the goon, okay? Merrick Garland is the brain who installed Jack Smith, and now Jack Smith and then he's pointed to who to go attack. And in this case, it's Aileen Cannon that we're covering today. So first, he was illegally appointed. I want to go into that because Aileen Cannon's going to start pushing back on that because she has the ability to disqualify Jack Smith by saying you're an illegal appointment. We've already shown this clip, so I'll get through it real quick. This is Thomas Massey shaking down evil Merrick Garland. And welcome to Doug in Exile. I hope you've subscribed. Get me over that 500,000 mark. We want you to join our crew and have fun all the way to electing Trump back in the White House. Thanks for your support.
Was Jack Smith nominated by President Biden or confirmed by the U.S. Senate?
Look, you're asking me about a case again, motions filed.
This is a simple question.
No, I'm not.
Was Jack Smith nominated by President Biden?
No, he was not.
No, he wasn't. That should be case closed. Well, could someone else have appointed him or approved him?
Was he confirmed by the Senate?
No, he was not.
When was the special counsel statute passed?
There is no special counsel statute. There was an independent counsel statute that was expired.
Yeah, expired, so you didn't have the authority, you criminal. This could land Merrick Garland in jail when we win the White House back. And it's time for us to do to the Democrats for what they did to us, we're going to do to them, not as an act of revenge, but as an act to teach them empathy.
So it expired. So what gives you the authority to appoint a special counsel? You've created an office in the U.S. government that does not exist without authorization from Congress.
Now, that is illegal and unconstitutional. And on those grounds, Aileen Cannon should be able to give Jack Smith the boot. Let's get to an article real quick. Okay, over here. This one is from Slate Magazine. Looks like it just came out yesterday. Aileen Cannon is holding a hearing on whether Jack Smith's appointment was legal. So here's the main headline. The classified documents case gets a new court schedule. Judge Aileen Cannon organized her calendar and changed up a slate of hearings that are coming up for special counsel Jack Smith's classified documents case, adding a new hearing to consider whether Jack's appointment as special counsel was even legal. Trump's attorneys are arguing it wasn't. And of course, it was not legal, as you heard from Thomas Massey. It's not just Trump's attorneys trying to get him out of hot water. No, we've known this was illegal from the start, which Merrick Garland did, and Jack the ass was illegally appointed. Shouldn't be there causing all this trouble. Judge Cannon's not only taking the rare step of allowing such an argument to move forward. Why is it so rare? She's also allowing outside parties to participate in oral arguments. Now, you're going to hear this kind of talk a lot about her allowing outside experts to come in. They act like they're just pedestrians. You're going to skip down one sentence so you can see how high caliber these witnesses are, okay? One is an attorney representing former Reagan attorney General Ed Meese. The Attorney General, Ed Meese, will be allowed to present for 30 minutes in favor of dismissing a case based on purported flaws in Jack Smith's appointment. Now, just remember, all of the media is going to run with Aileen Cannon, such an amateur. She'll let anyone speak. No, this is the same Ed Meese that was allowed, his attorney, that was allowed to go, and they were trying to get him to argue before the Supreme Court. on how illegal Jack Smith's appointment is. So this is not, from out of nowhere. This is normal stuff. Let's get on now with a new area of inquiry, which is Jim Jordan nailing Merrick Garland for appointing Jack Smith, and Jack Smith, who has illegally handled documents just like Trump.
President Trump gets charged for allegedly mishandling documents, but Jack Smith can mishandle documents? No problem.
Hold on. What does he mean by Jack Smith can handle illegal documents? Let's go to Twitter. Here's Steve. This is your reminder that this photo was staged. Look at this photo. This should be familiar to some of you guys. This is the photo that was presented and leaked of the Mar-a-Lago raid. Okay, they spread all these documents out like they're just thrown on the floor. And they have these covers on them that say, classified, secret this, secret that, different colored envelopes, okay, and evidence. Anyone with a functioning brain knew it, and it was confirmed yesterday by Judge Aileen Cannon. Arrest Jack Smith. It was staged. That is, these papers were all over the place, and it was Jack Smith and the FBI that carefully placed these envelopes and papers on top of the stacks that named them classified. They don't have the ability to make things classified, but these are lies. That is, the papers underneath these classified statements, Jack Smith doesn't actually know. He staged this photo. I mean, that's witness tampering? It's evidence tampering at the very least. And so this could backfire on Jack Smith. This puts him squarely under investigation. Here's Jim Jordan.
Joe Biden can mishandle documents? No problem. President Biden knowingly kept classified information. President Biden knowingly disclosed classified information. And then on page 231, he told us why President Biden did it. Page 231, quote, Joe Biden had strong motivations for ignoring the procedures for classified information because he was writing a book for which he got paid $8 million.
And it was in that book where it was in those interview tapes that got burned, it got destroyed conveniently. Again, just mass destruction of evidence on Biden's side, where Biden said, I know these things are illegal. A guy could get into a lot of trouble for showing these. He said that to the guy writing the biography. The biography said that, and they asked biography where the tapes are. He goes, oh, I destroyed them. Oops.
This is the same Department of Justice whose Civil Rights Division has done nothing to address the attacks on Jewish students at college campuses. And this is the same Department of Justice who told us in a memo from the Attorney General himself that moms and dads at school board meetings should be investigated. Same Department of Justice who said pro-life Catholics are extremists. The same Department of Justice who censored Americans. So
now Jim Jordan's just going, look, the Department of Justice, it's not lazy. It's actually very active pursuing innocent American citizens, which was always the fear of the FBI, that it would start turning inward on us. And the Patriot Act, that all these forms of investigation and squishy rules that were supposed to be for like people outside of the country trying to attack us, they go inside the country now, and so it's getting pointed to normal American citizens. It must be disbanded. It's illegal what Merrick Garland is doing to us through these illegal appointments, like a special counsel like Jack Smith, where suddenly a special counsel is the job is not for it to take out your political opponent. And that's what Biden has done. The weaponization and taking out an opponent. Remember, when the Democrats say they're afraid Trump's going to win because he's going to try and take out an opponent, that means the Democrats are actively doing that.
Mr. Garland, we're glad you're here today. We've got lots of questions. Many Americans believe there's now a double standard in our justice system. They believe that because there is.
You better believe there is. Well, now we know that Jack Smith is in big trouble. Good. I hope Aileen Cannon throws the proverbial book at him and aims straight for his eye and throw him in jail. If she doesn't, then Trump should this fall. It's time for comeuppance. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I don't say thank you enough. Thank you so much. Leave us a thumbs up. I'm Doug in Exile.
So there you have it, guys. Shout out to Doug in Exile. And the link to his video will be down below in the description. Again, shout out to Doug. His link will be down below. And we're here this is a reaction channel. We're here to spread the truth and everything of the such. Is that a phrase? Anywho, yeah. So definitely want to see justice with Jack Smith. So everything regarding him, because just the hardship they put Trump through and everything like that, and the things that they've gotten away with on the left, it really is just reprehensible. Quite frankly, it's really just reprehensible, and they're gonna definitely keep doing it if we don't put our foot down. So there's that. So I definitely want to see Judge Eileen Cannon, really just handle things related to Jack Smith accordingly, because that's how it starts. It starts with action. We got to take just hard steps forward. Because that's really what they've done. When I look at it, that's really what they've done. I mean, you guys tell me what you guys think down below. I definitely believe that if Judge Eileen Cannon can't, properly just handle Jack Smith and just align him with the right consequences, then Trump definitely should. And I say that because, like I stated before, like Doug even stated, they definitely will keep doing this stuff. They definitely will keep attacking our own, as far as patriots go and everything of the such. So that's that, guys. And yeah, it's pretty just wicked when I look at it. It's pretty disgusting, how they attack Trump and stuff. And yeah, that's my own personal thoughts on it. So you guys definitely let me know down below what you guys think in the comments. And that's that. I think especially really, like, for me too, I personally look at like the country, how the country's been messed up, and then attacking Trump, and then, how they're trying to like cheat this election. It's really just wicked. Those are the things that I'm really looking at when I say like wicked and stuff. That's the things I'm really looking at. I'm really looking at just how they're attacking Trump, really, which is what everybody's looking at. The legal lawfare and trying to get Trump locked up. Having Trump go before Judge Engoron, and then having Jack Smith here, and then this Mar-a-Lago stuff, and then the January 6th stuff. And just consistently trying to catch Trump, and then E. Jean Carroll and all these other people just coming out of the woodworks, just all because the election is nearing. So I'm really starting to see now, like, more and more, because this for personally me, this is my first election I'm really like actually paying attention to. Like, I paid attention to the Trump election back in, I think it was like 2020. No. Was it 2020? Yeah, it's 2020. Wow. Yeah. Well, no, I believe Trump got into office around 2017. I'm trying to remember when Trump got into office. I was in like high school when Trump, if I remember correctly, I think I was in high school when Trump got in office, or I may have just graduated high school or something like that. Like, so I didn't really pay attention to politics like that. And I was definitely more left leaning because that's how I grew up. And, everybody around me in the state that, I resided in, very liberal. And so I thought Trump was this villain. I thought he was this bad guy. And then when Trump got in office, people are making songs, blankety blank Donald Trump, bleep bleep, bad cuss words, towards Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is a dictator, and he's the little mustache man and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I didn't really join the bandwagon, but I was like, oh, well, I guess he's a dictator. I guess he is racist. I guess he is a bad guy. But in all reality, when Trump was in office, I had 4 of the best years of my life. Funny enough, some of my best memories most of my best memories were when Trump was in office. And I'm not even exaggerating. And, life was easier. Things were more affordable. And our country definitely made more sense. I think Trump brings a lot of common sense, into this stuff. And I think he's a great businessman personally. So those are just a few of the things that I look at now. And I especially don't agree with the stuff the left pushes. So there's that. But yeah, I definitely will go live one of these days and talk more about it with you guys. So let me know down below if you would want to see that. And yeah. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos all the way through, everyone who left a positive comment. And yeah, definitely glad I woke up out of that slumber. It took me a while, but when I really started paying attention to what the left was doing, I was like, I don't stand for this at all. I don't stand for what they do to kids, what they do to these little kids, and what they're doing in these schools. I mean, just look at California and New York. Look at California, New York, places like Jersey. Look at your liberal cities, all that kind of stuff. These places just get shredded. And then they want to leave after they destroy and then move into the more conservative cities or states, or more conservative states, and then wreck everything. So these are the things. These are just some of the things that I'm paying attention to more now, that have really just locked me in for, okay, Trump has my vote. So there's that, guys. So I definitely will expand more on this, like where I turned around and said, okay, Trump has my vote in, my more upcoming videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos all the way through. Thank you for everyone who has a positive comment, likes these videos, shares these videos. We're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. We're not stopping. Godspeed, discipline, work ethic, focused, and all that great stuff. I hope everyone has a great and blessed day. Stay prosperous. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.